Welcome to LT Outdoors, the channel with everything the outdoor world has to offer. 28.5 inches, 10.5 pounds. Sun's coming up, vibe is going down. Fish are all biting and jumping all around. Let's hook up the boat, come on, let's go. It's time for LT Outdoors. I'm talking LT Outdoors. Might go hunting, fishing, metal detecting, might even do a little foraging too. I'm talking LT Outdoors. I hope you enjoy the show. Hello everybody, welcome to another adventure of LT Outdoors. In this video, I'm actually out mushroom picking. I'll tell you what, this time of year in the fall, it's the end of September right now, and going into October is awesome as well for picking mushrooms. And I'll tell you that this year has actually been pretty good because it's been just moist enough to keep the mushrooms popping. And I want to show you right now, it's kind of interesting. I can literally just sit here and look all around me and I can find different species of mushrooms. I mean, everywhere I look, there are different species growing everywhere. So, yeah, very interesting. So, but right here, I believe we have a wood bluet, which I've been looking for. I actually have never tried these before, but I believe that is a wood bluet. They're not very big. Yeah, I'm pretty sure because the dangerous lookalike actually has a veil, part of a veil or web. So I'm pretty sure that this is the wood bluet. I'm going to pick a couple of these guys and give them a try. Now this interesting looking mushroom right here, there's actually two of them if you look real close. But this is actually called a hairy earthy tongue. Very neat. I don't know about edibility on this one, but it is definitely a cool looking mushroom. They're basically just cylindrical shapes on top of the stem. Alright, here we're getting into the trumpets. Sadly, a lot of them dried up, or yeah, they're all dry. So, a lot of them are laid out dry or they just got soaked in the rain, but there are a few fresh ones here, so I'm going to pick whatever ones I can find that aren't messed up. Yeah, if you guys follow me, I pick these every year. I love trumpets. They're delicious. They're very fragile, though. They rip super easy. But yeah, I'll pick these trumpets here, add them to the basket, and I'm going to just keep my ears peeled here because there should be more around. All right, I want to show you guys here. Hopefully you can see it. I don't know. I think I can zoom with my GoPro. Nope, I can't zoom. I'm going to try to crop that so you can see. And I will also attach, I have a video on my phone I took recently, but all that white that's on that limb right there, that is a beach blight aphid. They're definitely not good for the trees, and they're also not good for the ground. I want to show you this. This is crazy. That is all droppings from the aphids. It's like eating away the ground right here. But yeah, that's all from them. Not good. I see them around, but all right. Now here is a much more up close and personal view. It's crazy because if you look at it, it looks like mold just blowing in the wind, but it's not. Those are all bugs. They are moving. Those are beach blight aphids. Yep. It's crazy. All right. These little white guys here, I believe these are the ivory funnel, which are not edible. They are poisonous. But neat. Definitely look like a funnel. Now these are what I was hoping to find today. Sadly though, most of these are messed up. They're either dry, they're either dried out, or they're wet from the rain. I sure hope I can find a good catch, but these are honey mushrooms, which, if I remember correctly from reading, they are the largest organism in the world. Their roots can range for miles. Very neat. I believe this is a species of Russula, and I think this one here can make you sick. Don't pick this one. But as you can see, there's honeys all over. I mean, they're all wet or dry, so that ain't doing me much good. All right, now this is pretty interesting to me. If you guys can notice, this is actually the false morel that I find every year around the morels. And it's strange. I didn't know they grew in the fall. I've never seen them in the fall before. Yeah, very interesting. Right here we have a witch's butter, I believe is the name of this one. Just a funny little, almost like a jello. Most of these are actually called jelly, I believe, mushrooms, but yeah, very neat. I think they're edible, but I'm not picking it. Whole bunch more of the honey mushrooms, but again, they're all super wet. Gotta find me a fresh patch. I can tell already what this is. It looked like a fresh loaf of bread from a ways away. That's cool. That's my first hedgehog of the year. Also known as the sweet tooth mushroom. And you can see why. It's got all these little comb teeth underneath. If you pick a mushroom and it's got all these comb teeth underneath, it's safe. There's not any bad lookalikes. So, darn right. That's a big, beautiful one. Hopefully I can find some more. Also, I want to show you guys, this is actually pretty disturbing to me. I showed you a little bit earlier about those beech tree aphids. They are literally, I mean, here's the bugs again. It's crazy how they look like a moss blowing in the wind, but that's the aphids. Look at all that. Again, that's the droppings. Wow, there's so many, but look. Nuts. I mean, they're literally all around me. Everywhere I look. How wild is that? This is the worst I've ever seen them. What do we got here? I believe these are oysters. Sure look like oysters to me. I'm gonna cut them off. Yeah, I believe we got the veiled oyster here, folks. Not sure what they look like to me. Yep, those are oysters. Nice. Beautiful too. They smell so good. Yeah, they have a really good smell to them. I love oysters. They've always been a favorite of mine. Sure enough, folks, that is exactly what I seen, which is great. Like, if you seen when I picked that big hedgehog, you always want to look around because there's always more. They grow in pretty good clusters, so yeah, we're gonna take our time here, guys. That's gross, aphid stuff everywhere. But I'm gonna start cutting these off with a knife so that they're nice and cut instead of just ripping them off on camera. Here's another big hedgehog. Again, they look just like a fresh baked loaf of bread. That's how I always explain them. But again, you can always tell they've got the comb teeth underneath, which scrape these off before you eat them, but they come off real easy. I mean, most of the time you can use your fingers or you can use the back end of like a butter knife. And I stood up and I see this giant hedgehog over here. This one's got a little bit of mold on it, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my knife and I'm just going to shave all that mold off. Because other than that, it should be fine. In fact, there's a young one under that tree right there. Again, they're probably all around us. But yeah, you can see this thing's still great on the inside. I'll just shave off this mold. There's a couple more. Now there are, obviously, I mean, you know, white and cream color is kind of a natural color for most mushrooms, but it's a dead giveaway with the teeth. You can't go wrong. Nice. Here's another giant hedgehog. This one, though, is mushy, and it's got a lot of mold on it. Leave that one sit, something can eat it. Got a couple more oyster mushrooms here on this down tree. Now, I believe there are some there towards the tip, so I'm going to check that out. I'm picking these for sure. And then there's some down here near all these nasty aphid poops. But these ones are wet. Oysters do get ruined when they get wet. But, yep, these are oysters, so let's get them picked. Kind of a interesting hedgehog here. I've never seen one quite shaped like that. I mean, they, just like most mushrooms, they come in all sorts of shapes and sizes, but this one was like cupped around that log. Cool. There's a big moldy one there, moldy one here. I'm trying to leave the super moldy ones alone. Big moldy. This one looks good. Yep. Nope. Bottom half's got a bunch of mold. Here's a beautiful loaf of bread. This hedgehog barely missed all the nasties. Now this has to be one of the biggest hedgehogs I've ever found. And it's funny because it's so, like, it grew outward instead of up at all. The stem is way under there, so yeah, I'm going to cut that off. And it's funny because it's got this, I think it's a honey grown right next to it. And then a mushy, gross one. But yeah, let's pick it. Tell you, I've been finding a whole lot of hedgehogs, but most of them are moldy. I am getting some good ones still. Like this one right here looks good, but I really can't tell till I cut them because underneath of them's been pretty moldy on a lot. I don't know if this is just one. I think it is. I think it's just one giant one again. And because some of these are growing so tight to the ground, they are growing mold on them. But for the most part, yeah, I can scrape. I mean, it comes off with the teeth, and you can see how easy these teeth come off. Definitely no problem, but I like to clean my mushrooms up pretty good before I put them in the basket. There's no use in dirtying up all the other ones, but there is some mold. I'm going to cut these apart and clean them up. Seems a little cold for you to be out, pal. I thought between you and all the frogs, little toad, you're just a little guy. Yeah, careful, buddy. I like his color. He's almost orange. Cutie. See you, pal. That's a pretty decent haul right there, folks. Got some nice mushrooms today. I'm excited to see the hedgehogs are out. I didn't get into any of them last year. I think I got 2 or 3, but nothing good. So, yeah, it's a start anyway. I might stop at another place on the way back, but if not, I'm happy with this. Alright, hello everybody. I'm going to be doing the kids rod giveaway on this, and you might think it's odd because I'm doing it on the mushroom video, but I'll tell you what, and this is something a lot of people don't realize, and I knew it, and it's been actually hurting the channel, but if I post a video, like I have been posting the kids rod giveaways, and only a few people watch it, that actually really drops my channel down hard. So it basically makes the channel look bad if my videos aren't getting many views. So what I'm going to start doing, instead of doing a special giveaway video on Sundays, I'm just going to throw the giveaway drawing every Saturday on the Saturday video, whatever it may be. It might be hunting, trapping, whatever, but that's when I'm going to be doing the drawings now. That way, you know, I can hopefully have more viewers and just keep the channel growing instead of messing it up. But let's stop talking. Let's get to the kids giveaway. I'm excited to do this. This time around, if you watch my perch video that was recent, I tested this bad boy out. This is the Zebco Rambler. It's a beautiful rod. It's got 8-pound test on it, so it's a little heavier than the rest. It is 5'3", so it's a bigger rod for bigger kids. It says on it ages 10 to 14. However, I'm going to be drawing it for kids. For girls, this one's the girls. I'm going to draw it for the 7 and up. So let's draw this one first. Again, this is the one that I used the other day. And again, I will sign it just like the rest of them. I love doing it with the raffle tickets, so it makes sure that nobody's sticking together and that everybody can, oops, if I don't throw them everywhere, it makes sure that everybody can be mixed up really good. So mix them all up nice, roll them around. All right, let's grab somebody. Girl of the week, Brooklyn Briggs. Congratulations. Brooklyn Briggs, age 9. So Yeah, congratulations, Brooklyn. You will enjoy this. I know you will. It is a really awesome rod and reel. And to be honest, this is not a kid's rod. You could use this all through your adulthood if you can keep her intact. I loved it. I would fish this all summer long if I could. It's a great rod and reel. So I hope you enjoy it. Make sure you let me know what you think. And if you catch a fish on it, send me that picture. Let's try the boys now. This is what we got left here for the boys 7 and up. About the same for girls, too. So yeah, I like that I can split all these up, make sure none of them are stuck together. It's definitely a lot better using the raffle tickets for this kind of stuff. Just makes it a little more fair, I think. All right. Let's see who won. Lucas Williams II. Congratulations. Or not the second. What am I thinking here? Lucas, congrats, buddy. That is age 11. I'm tired, folks. I'm really tired. But Lucas Williams, age 11, congratulations, buddy. I hope you enjoy this. I just drew you for the Zebco Wilder, and this is the one that Rick used recently. It is a shorter rod than the last one. This one's only 4.3, but I'm going to be honest with you. I really like shorter rods, especially if I want to go hiking in the woods or something for trout or even panfish. You can go back and find some good spots, and it's easier to hike through the brush with something like this. But these are heavy duty. The new Zebcos anymore are so well made that they're way better than anything I had as a kid. So I don't know what the carbiner clip is on there. Don't ask me. I think it's to hook it somewhere. I think it's kind of weird, but it works great, and they have a nice grip to them. So I hope you enjoy this, Lucas. Congratulations, buddy. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be doing this every weekend as long as I can. Big shout out to my monthly patrons. Thank you guys so much for signing up to Patreon. Sign up today, guys. You can sign up for as low as $1 a month, and it helps out a whole lot. And if you're looking to get LT Outdoor lures, you can visit these wonderful locations.